My dear child. Today, I invite you into a new way of living, one not ruled by fear, anxiety, or striving, but anchored deeply in trust and unwavering faith. Whatever news comes your way, let your first words be, I trust you, Jesus. Speak them when the burdens pile high. Whisper them when fear tries to choke your hope. Let them be the anthem of your heart. Pause for a moment, beloved, and remember who I am, the Creator of heaven and earth, the one who parts seas and stills the raging storms. My majesty knows no bounds, and my love for you is endless. I hold all of creation in my hands, including your life, your dreams, and every tear you've cried in secret. This simple practice, to trust me first, will open your spiritual eyes. You will begin to see me moving in your life even in the ordinary, even in the silent places where it feels like nothing is happening. As you lift your eyes to my sovereignty, fear will lose its grip. Anxiety will fade in the light of my promises. Every worry, every setback you face is not meant to destroy you, but to build within you a resilient faith. Each time you declare, I trust you, Jesus, you are strengthening our relationship. You are resting deeper into my everlasting arms, where safety and peace overflow beyond your understanding. I delight in hearing you trust me. I delight when you see me not only as your God but as your protector, your provider, and your dearest friend. Every blessing you receive flows directly from my heart to yours, life, breath, love renewed every morning. When gratitude rises from your soul, you draw even closer to me. Gratitude and trust are rivers that merge into a mighty stream, lifting you higher above discouragement and darkness. Fix your joy in me. Let me be your strength in trouble. Though the world will always tempt you to dwell on problems, to ruminate on what's wrong, I urge you, child, guard your heart, guard your mind. What you focus on shapes your spirit. It colors how you see the world, how you hear my whispers. When negative thoughts creep in like a heavy cloud, when discouragement begins to settle like a storm inside your chest, call out to me. Pray. Lord, I cannot do this alone. I need your guidance, your comfort. I trust in your unwavering love. Then lift your voice. Praise. Sing. Whisper my name with reverence. Let my word wash over your mind. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46 verse 10. Let these truths realign your heart. Let them flood your soul with fresh hope. Remember, your troubles are temporary, but I am eternal. Your pain has an end, but my presence never leaves. Even now, even here, I am holding you. You are safe. You are seen. You are so deeply loved. Lean into me, beloved. Trust me. This is just the beginning. Beloved. As you walk forward in this sacred journey of faith, I want to remind you of something you often forget: you were never meant to carry all this alone. You've tried so hard to be strong for everyone, to fix what feels broken, to hide the heaviness in your heart behind a quiet smile. But I see you. I see how exhausted your soul has become from fighting invisible battles and pouring from an empty cup. Come closer. I am not asking for your perfection, I'm asking for your surrender. Lay down what weighs you down. The fear. The guilt. The pressure to keep it all together. Let it fall at my feet. I know what you've been through. I have counted your silent tears, the ones you never let fall in front of others. I've heard your prayers in the quiet hours of night, the ones too raw to speak aloud. And still, I stayed. Still, I waited for this moment, for you to release the burden you've carried for far too long. Let me be your strength now. In the stillness, I am whispering peace over your heart. Be still, child, not because the world is calm, but because I am with you in the chaos. Even now, my arms are stretching toward you, ready to carry what has become too heavy. My shoulders are strong enough to bear every fear, every regret, every weight you cannot name. You are not a disappointment. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond repair. Even if the world around you has told you otherwise, I speak a better word over your life. I say, you are chosen. You are beloved. You are still part of my plan. Let that truth settle into your heart like morning light breaking through a long night. Let it warm the coldest parts of your soul. You were not created to live in survival mode. You were made for connection, with me. So take a deep breath and let go. Let go of the pressure to earn my love, it's already yours. Let go of the shame that whispers you're not enough, I have already called you mine. Let go of the need to be everything for everyone, I am your everything. And when the days feel overwhelming, come back to this truth, you don't need to have all the answers. You only need to stay near to me. I will be the clarity in your confusion. I will be the peace in your storm. I will be the voice that says, this is the way, walk in it. Together, we will move forward. Let every step be taken not in fear, but in quiet confidence that I go before you, behind you, and beside you. You are never walking into the unknown, you are walking into the promises I've prepared. So do not retreat. Do not shrink back. Rise, not in your own strength, but in my spirit. Let me fill you again with joy. Let me lift your gaze above your worries. Let this moment be the beginning of your healing. You're not alone, not even for a second. And you never will be. My beloved child. Now that your heart is resting in my care and your burdens are beginning to loosen, I want to speak to something deeper, the identity I have placed within you. You are not a mistake, not an afterthought, not merely surviving until something good finally happens. You were intentionally formed, fashioned with purpose, marked by heaven, and destined for glory. Yes, even with your scars. Even with your past. Even with the doubts that sometimes rise up louder than faith. Let me say it plainly, you are still in my plan. I know what has tried to convince you otherwise. The setbacks, the betrayal, the season that felt like it nearly swallowed your spirit whole. But nothing you've been through has changed what I see in you. You haven't ruined anything. You haven't missed your chance. You're not too late. In fact, this very moment is part of the unfolding, a sacred chapter in the greater story I am writing. And just as an artist sees the whole masterpiece even while others see only brushstrokes, I see who you are becoming through every stretch of pain, every layer of perseverance, every step of faith taken in silence. You are not who the world says you are. You are not defined by your worst day or your weakest moment. You are who I say you are, and I call you mine. So let the labels fall. Let the voices fade that told you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not spiritual enough. You were never meant to carry that narrative. Here is your truth, you are redeemed, restored, and called. You are a carrier of light in a world that feels dim. Your prayers are powerful, even when they're whispered through tears. Your quiet acts of obedience, even the ones no one sees, are building something eternal. You are a reflection of my love, and everywhere you go, my spirit goes with you. I know it's hard to believe sometimes, that I'm really this close, that I care this much, that I'm this invested in your story. But I am. And I always have been. Even when you couldn't feel me. Even when your prayers felt unanswered. Even when you questioned whether I was even listening, I was holding every word, storing every tear, and moving in ways you couldn't yet perceive. And I still am. So breathe again. Not just to survive, but to truly live. Let me reawaken what's been buried, the dreams you shelved, the hope you almost let go of. They're not lost. They're simply being resurrected at the right time, in my perfect way. You don't have to strive. You only need to stay close. Abide in me, and I will grow something beautiful from the ashes. Remain in my presence, and you will begin to see with new eyes, not just what I'm doing for you, but what I'm building within you. This is the beginning of a new chapter, not written in fear, but founded in grace. And I will walk with you through every page. Precious one. Now that you've begun to rediscover who you truly are, I want to speak into the part of your heart that still struggles with waiting. The part that quietly wonders, why hasn't it happened yet? The part that has grown weary of praying the same prayer, hoping for the same breakthrough, watching time move forward while your dreams seem to stand still. Let me gently remind you, I have not forgotten you. I am not ignoring your prayers. And the silence, it is not a sign of absence. There are things I am preparing that you cannot yet perceive. Beneath the surface of what feels stagnant, I am aligning hearts, rearranging circumstances, and fortifying your faith. You see the delay, but I see divine coordination. You feel the tension, but I'm building strength. I am never late. Never caught off guard. Never unsure of what comes next. Child, what feels like a pause is often my protection. If I opened the door too soon, before your spirit was ready to carry the weight of the blessing, it could crush rather than crown you. But because I love you deeply, I withhold nothing that is good, only until it is right. And when it is, it will come swiftly. Effortlessly. Undeniably marked with my fingerprint. Until then, I invite you to walk with me, not ahead of me. Let your steps be led, not rushed. You don't have to force what I've already planned. Instead, use this season to anchor your trust in something deeper than answers, in my presence. Even now, I'm working in ways you cannot trace. While you're trying to figure out the outcome, I'm shaping your soul. While you're asking, when, I'm building, who, the person who can carry what's coming with wisdom and humility. Don't let the waiting convince you I've gone quiet. Listen, in the stillness, my whispers are louder than ever. I'm speaking peace where you've carried tension. I'm offering clarity in the midst of uncertainty. I'm handing you rest, the kind that doesn't depend on circumstances, but flows from knowing that you are fully held. The promise still stands. Your future is not fragile, it is firm in my hands. You won't miss it. You won't be left behind. You won't have to fight for what is already yours by inheritance. And when the time comes, when the right door opens, when the right person arrives, when the right season blooms, you will look back and see it all clearly. You will understand why I had you wait, why I said no, and why I closed that door that hurt so deeply. You'll see that every delay was actually preparation. Every detour was divine. Every tear watered the soil where something beautiful was about to break through. So today, let go of timelines. Release the pressure to have it all figured out. You're not behind, you're exactly where you need to be. Hold my hand. Keep walking. Keep believing. The path ahead is filled with things you haven't even dreamed of yet, and I'm already there, waiting for you. My beloved. Now that your spirit is learning to rest in the waiting, I want to draw you even nearer, into the quiet place where my voice becomes unmistakably clear. There is something sacred about those moments when you choose to pause, not because everything is resolved, but because you desire me more than answers. You were never meant to go through life without daily communion with me. I long to be part of your morning thoughts, your midday breath, your evening reflection. Not just in times of crisis, but in the ordinary rhythms, where peace is born and strength is sustained. When you come to me consistently, not out of routine, but from love, something begins to shift inside you. Your perspective sharpens. Your heart becomes lighter. Your steps more confident. You begin to live from my presence, not just toward my promises. I know how busy life can be, how distractions try to pull you in every direction. But if you'll give me even a few minutes each day, I will multiply what you offer. I will turn that time into a well of refreshing, a sacred space where your soul is refilled and your burdens are rebalanced. And in those moments, you'll remember. You are never alone in this journey. My spirit walks with you. My hand steadies you. My word breathes new life into places that felt forgotten. Let me meet you in the stillness. When the noise around you grows loud, the opinions, the deadlines, the disappointments, come away with me. I'm not demanding a performance. I simply want to be with you. To whisper truth into your weariness. To heal what no one else can reach. You don't need fancy words. Just honesty. Just presence. Just a heart willing to be open. Speak to me about what's really going on. Tell me where it hurts. Share what you're dreaming of. Ask me questions you've been too afraid to voice. And then, listen. Listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. I am still speaking. Through scripture. Through peace that doesn't make sense. Through doors I open and ones I gently close. Every time you make space for me, something eternal is being built within you. Faith is being deepened. Healing is being released. Direction is being revealed. I see you showing up, even when it's hard. Even when the emotions aren't there. Even when life feels dry or dull or disappointing. And I want you to know, that faithfulness matters. You are growing, even if you can't yet measure the progress. You are being transformed, even when the mirror reflects the same face. You are drawing closer, and with every step, I am right beside you. So don't stop seeking me. In the quiet, I will strengthen you. In the chaos, I will shelter you. In every high and low, my presence will be your constant. Come, beloved. Let your daily time with me be more than a habit, let it become your home. My child. Now that you've made space for me, in the hush of your heart, in the still corners of your day, I want to take you by the hand and lead you forward. You were never meant to remain where you are. You've been prepared for something greater. This is not just survival, this is the beginning of abundant life. The kind of life that rises from ashes. The kind that reflects glory even in ordinary days. Do you feel that stirring? That quiet strength growing within you? That courage that wasn't there before? That's me. That's my spirit awakening you. You are stepping into a season where the things you once only hoped for are beginning to take form. Not all at once, but steadily, surely, faithfully. I am unfolding my plan with precision. Every step you've taken in surrender has made room for something new to be born. No pain was wasted. No delay was in vain. No tear has gone unseen. Even the parts of your story that felt broken are being woven into something breathtaking. I'm using it all, every heartache, every closed door, every lonely road, to build a foundation that cannot be shaken. So don't be afraid to walk boldly now. You are not who you were yesterday. You carry resilience formed in fire. You've been refined, not ruined. The voices of shame and fear may still try to speak, but they no longer hold power over you. You've seen too much of my faithfulness to turn back now. You've tasted my goodness in dry seasons. You felt my nearness in the quiet, and now, you carry that light with you wherever you go. You've become a vessel of hope, not only for yourself, but for others. I've placed my words in your mouth. My compassion in your hands. My spirit in your steps. Walk forward, not looking over your shoulder, but with eyes lifted toward the horizon. There is more to come, more healing, more purpose, more divine appointments waiting ahead. You are not wandering, you are being led. Trust that I go before you. I am already in the rooms you will walk into. I am already preparing the people who will bless you, and the ones you are called to bless. Your influence won't come from striving, but from simply abiding. Your authority doesn't come from titles, but from your intimacy with me. And your legacy? It's being written in every quiet act of obedience, every moment you choose love over fear, faith over doubt. So take a deep breath. Let confidence rise, not in your own strength, but in my unfailing promise. You were made for this moment. You are equipped. You are covered. You are surrounded. Lift your head, child of heaven. The season of waiting is giving way to a season of becoming. You are no longer standing still, you are moving forward, hand in hand with me. And every step ahead holds beauty, restoration, and purpose beyond what you can yet imagine. The best is not behind you, it's rising just ahead. And I'll be there, like I always have. Faithful. Constant. Yours.